When it comes to writing a good cover letter, there's no shortage of great advice available online. Some of the tips include doing your research and ensuring you've thoroughly read the job description, focusing on the future rather than just rehashing your past experiences, because that's what your CV's for, emphasizing the value that you would bring if you were hired, and of course being succinct, since the person reading it likely has a teetering stack of applications to review. This is all solid advice, and it can make a real difference. However, crafting a cover letter from scratch can be time-consuming, which is why I've created a prompt to help you generate the first draft that captures the essence of a compelling cover letter. So let's throw ourselves headlong into another demo. Let's have a look at this prompt here. You are an HR professional with 20 years experience interviewing candidates and selecting the most suitable ones. I want you to help me write a compelling application letter to curly brackets, company, that will help me stand out from the crowd of applicants. Write it in a conversational and human style without being irreverent and unprofessional. Make it specific to the curly brackets job description so that it shows my interest and understanding. And make it unlike a standard application letter so that it doesn't blend in with everyone else's application. Start by asking me questions one at a time to get all the information you need before you write the letter. Okay, we are inputting some information here afterwards, but it may also ask us questions if it feels it doesn't have quite enough information. So let's start here. Let's call this bad ad agency. I don't know. And let's give it a job description. So we've got the job description that we have tailored our CV for. So we will use that again here. So we've got a design account executive who is actually applying for a job at an advertising agency rather than a design agency. So let's see what happens when we paste this in and get it to write a cover letter. Okay. So as you can see here, it has asked me some questions. What attracts you to the advertising industry and specifically to the role of an account executive at Bad Ad Agency? And it's given us 7 questions here. So let's fast forward through this while I just make some stuff up to put in here. I'll see you in a second. Okay, that was a lot of work answering those questions, but here we go. It's now writing this cover letter at quite a rate here. It's got to the bottom and it's stopped because it's trying to deliver so much that it can't do it within the one processing cycle. So we hit a button here at the bottom, continue generating, and it'll keep going. There was an error. It says regenerate the response. Well, let's not do that because it nearly got to the end, as you'll see when we get to the bottom here. Right, so here we go. It's given us all the format here with all the address stuff for us to fill in. There you go. I hope this letter finds you well. I'm writing to express my keen interest in the position of account executive at Bad Ad Agency. With my passion for creativity, proven client management skills, and a fresh perspective from the design industry, I believe I am an excellent fit for your prestigious agency. So what we've done there is it's turned around the fact that I'm coming from a different industry, or our imaginary applicant here is coming from a different industry. It's saying that that's actually a good thing. It's a fresh perspective because I come from the design industry, not from the advertising industry. The remarkable campaigns and consistent award-winning performances of the Bad Ad Agency have always captivated me. Your agency's dedication to delivering exceptional creative work and the success you achieved with the Silky Milky Oat Milk campaign truly impressed me. I'd be thrilled to contribute to your agency's legacy of advertising excellence. This is great. So it's mentioning something that the applicant liked about some work that they'd done. So it's showing that the applicant understands who the company are and the work that they do. Again, here it's saying, while I haven't worked specifically in advertising, my recent experience in a design agency has equipped me with transferable skills and valuable insights. The love I have for great creative ideas and witnessing them come to life in the real world gives me an infectious energy and passion. One of my previous clients even remarked that they eagerly anticipated my presentations. It's this excitement and dedication that I would bring to Bad Ad Agency. I've got to say that this is actually pretty persuasive. And at the end here, this last paragraph before it petered out is, thank you for considering my application. I would welcome the chance to discuss how my qualifications can benefit Bad Ad Agency in more detail. I've attached my resume for your review. I look forward to the possibility of being part of your talented team that consistently pushes the boundaries of advertising excellence. So at that point, it's really just a yours sincerely. So we didn't miss out on much there when it came to the end. But that's not bad. But what we might say that actually that's maybe a little bit long. So we could say that we would like you to shorten that. Could say, could you shorten your response? And it would then write a slightly shorter letter. But again, if you want it longer, you could say, give me a longer response. But I'm actually really impressed with this. I think the tone of this is lovely. I think it's done a really good job of giving reasons to hire the applicant. And I just wish that when I was getting letters across my desk as a creative director, I wish that I'd got letters as nice as this, as well written as this, even from the writers that applied. So again, first draft, alter it, put in your own color, texture, and tone, and make it something that's very much about you. But really impressed. As you can see, this generated cover letter reads really nicely. It avoids corporate jargon, and instead, it feels like a genuine message from one human to another. It communicates your enthusiasm for the role, and it demonstrates your potential value to the employer. I think it's pretty good. Now, keep in mind that personalization is key. If possible, try to add the name of the person who will be receiving the letter. That adds a personal touch. It shows that you've taken the time to address them directly. By using this prompt, you're going to stand out from the sea of generic, "Dear Sir, Madam, I hereby submit my application for the role of..." Sorry, where was I? Oh, yeah, I think it's time for the next lesson.